Ronaldinho. Let's see some set-piece magic. No, not quite. So no go, tries the header. Here's Rekic. Good debut for him so far. We're up to 6 now. That's good news. And now we're settling in very nicely. It would mean so much to survive. Ekeng! Oh, he's got it in out of nowhere. 2-1. Get in there. Even better news for Limacho. We're 2-1 up. But now we're under the cosh. We need to get back to the counter-attack. And it goes wide for a goal kick. Yeah, I do hope this episode ends in good time, but this is great so far. Very happy. Tabanu to Umut Balut Sissoko, tackled by Mahodo. He didn't get much game time last season, but I don't care. Ekeng's doing it again! It's 3! It's 3 for them all! Yes! Unbelievable stuff from my squad. I cannot believe this. Ekeng is a little genius. Hello everybody and welcome to episode 105 of the Football Manager 2015 save featuring Chesterfield FC, and this is the game of the season. Well, it's half of the tie anyway. It is of course the first Europa League semi-final, first leg against Manchester City, and it is away from home, so we've already suffered defeat at the Etihad Stadium this season, and Diego Simeone will be desperate to save a sudden downfall in his team, as if we take a look at the league, Manchester United are back on top of the league, having a much better run in than the Citizens. If we can just see their form, for example, they've lost points against Cardiff and Hull, and then crucially an Ashton Rodgers goal at the very stadium we're about to play in has condemned Manchester City to a defeat. And of course they lost at Liverpool in between the Ajax games as well, so their form is absolutely despicable at the moment, but we can't really laugh and take full advantage, because ours is starting to look the same way as since the Sporting Lisbon game. We got a huge win against Everton. I thought this was the moment we would go for the run and get 4th position. Meyer, Bertram and Boring each scoring, but Manchester United had something to say about that, and yet again they have beaten us. Antonio Cesar scored a world of a free kick. I don't know how he did it. It was basically in the D, and he stood up and fired it into the top corner, giving our keeper no chance, but we gave them our very best shot and it wasn't enough. It would have been amazing to go 2 games in one season without losing to Manchester United, as we had gotten a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford, if I can find it. I don't see it anywhere. It was there, yeah, very top of the thing. Yeah, so 1-1 draw at Old Trafford, that's negated. And then even worse was to come against Queen's Park Rangers, as Zaccarelli and Ekeng Gameni scored twice in no time at all. And despite our best efforts, Dial Fry, he knows how to score against QPR, but no one else was willing and able to get forward and score the equaliser. So that gave Watford the jump in points they needed, and with 3 games to go, we need a favour from one of their rivals in the running, either Hull, Manchester United or Ipswich Town. So who's it going to be? How will I get those points that we need to get the 4th place? Well, Fulham are going to be tricky, Middlesbrough hopefully not so much, and then Leicester City at the King Power Stadium on the final day. That's going to be quite tricky, but let's worry about this difficulty. It is a Manchester City away. We've already lost to them 1-0. Now that would be an acceptable result in a 2-legged affair, but we've already lost to them 2-0 at home, so that would make things even worse. So let's head straight into the match screen, but this is the team we're going to be playing as, and we'll see how that compares to Manchester City's. And so this is the big day. The lineups are as follows. Manchester City have their standard 4-2-2-1-1. They're gone very deep with their midfielders, but Ronnie Pignon, Callum Cook will have to work extra hard if they're going to counter Sahrawi and Alves, but Yair Mesa will be in behind Flip Meyer to provide some support. Magnus Carlsen, Jamal Hoogland, Frank Reeves and Brian Lenihan, 3 out of my 4 best defenders, and then our best goalkeeper Rahab Buen should keep them hopefully at bay. And then again, the other semi-final, should I mention it, it's Celtic against Cologne, and the winner of that will certainly be the underdogs in the final. But Juan Carlos is the tied top scorer in this tournament, and he's actually had a loan spell with Celtic one time, so he'll be certainly delighted to go back and prove himself at Celtic Park. He looks like a tasty player. And then Carlos, you probably know him already, he's also a top scorer in the tournament. So oops, wrong button. So we'll just have to sort out a few things. We'll make Mesa shadow striker, Callum Cook the ball winning midfielder there. We need to get Vilhena registered for next season's tournament, should we be in European football again next year. But anyway, we have a crisis at left wing, as Stephen Kinsella is the only one who can play there, as Carlson is Goulden is recovering from injury and he's not registered for the tournament. As a result, you saw Godwin Azuka got sent off, and then Jovica Vasic is he only came in January, so he wouldn't have been registered in time for this tournament. So let's see how Manchester City are looking. Fairly, fresh, I have to admit, and the morale isn't bad for a team that potentially has thrown away the title that they've been craving for years, as Manchester United have been the so dominant ones in Manchester. We're going to go structured for the early portions of the game, and we'll just say get revenge. Like I might say, no pressure later on. We just need to believe in ourselves, get the result, and take Manchester City back to our ground and try and get the results. So let's get the pitch on screen and begin what should be a very tense but hopefully fun fixture between these two English clubs, and it could be another case of an all British final if Celtic get their way, and that's cleared. John Stones picks it up and Robinson returns it. Sahrawi wide. Come on lads, passion early doors for Manchester City. But here's our set piece from Brian Lenihan. No one was available. Sedla check on the counter. Alves, Lapa on the overlap. Great tackle by Bertram. Sahrawi and Robinson's offside, never mind. With Manchester City looking very dangerous. Robinson again. Oh, too high. Yeah, it's another example of us getting outplayed. We'll have to do something about this. Hoogland has collided with their player Sedlacek. But here's Frank Reeves to Magnus Carlsen. Ronnie Pinho on a yellow card gives it to the opposition. Navarra looks to Sedlacek. Come on, close him down. Robinson beats the defender. Navarra saved, and Pushnieri can't get the rebound. Vital stuff from our Dutch goalkeeper. But again, Manchester City are just so much better, and they're wasting their chances though. But no goals to report in either game, and Magnus Carlsen will get the ball for the goal kick. Stephen Kinsella to Yair Mesa again. The teamwork is not there, but thankfully Callum Cook gets the third loose ball in the move. Now Stephen Kinsella, he just couldn't control it. That was our best chance to get something on goal. We're going to shoot on sight and turn this off. I don't see the point of it. Sahrawi over to Pushnieri. Lenihan doesn't have any help. We might have to get the wingers defending, because they're no use getting too far forward when there's an overlapping fullback, and that could cause real danger. So we tell them to support our fullbacks. And Yair Mesa, what have you done? Sedlacek though misses. We are not looking healthy. I know it's to be expected against a good team, but we need to show some passion again. Tom Bertram, can we get a shot? Yes, but it's too high. But we need more, please. We'll turn that off, and we'll clear the ball to the flanks as well. Sedlacek tries to go for his own free kick. No good effort there. Lenihan all on his own, gives it straight away to the opponent. Pushnieri, what a run, but not a good shot. Manchester City all over us, and we've nothing to show for it. And again, Brian Lenihan is just pitching the ball straight to the opponents, and that's Sedlacek for 1-0. It's to be, yeah, no big surprise. It's a good goal, but we'll have to keep them at bay for the remainder of the half. Not good at all. Yeah, it's very, very poor. Maybe we'll move them back entirely. It's just not good. Maybe make Mesa a deep lying forward instead. We just have to respond to this. It's one-way system at the minute. I'm not happy, but anyway, it's Manchester City 1, Chesterfield 0, and if they get an away goal at the Pro Act, then we are cooked. We haven't a chance. We'll just have to come out in the second half. Yeah, at least it's not going to be 2-0. That would be terrible. But yeah, all of a sudden things have evaporated for us, and Manchester City should be 2-0 up or more, but I'm not happy. We can do better, and we'll just have to go out and show it. So we'll go control, and we might turn that down. I don't know. Maybe run at the defence and turn that off. We've just been terrible against a team which in and of itself has been terrible in its performance to win the Premier League title. That's Zahrari on a yellow card. It was a close run thing, but he wasn't going to get sent off or something like that. Come on. All right, we'll tell them no pressure. Let's go. Here's Yaramesa in behind. Oh, we're getting more chances now with the tactical switch, but again, Manchester City are just one kick away from a second goal. No signs of another shot, so we're going to make a change. And so many disappointing players today. We're going to let Bemboletta come on for Kinsella. He could get something done. We'll make Bertram an attacking wide midfielder, see if that does anything for him. And crucially, we'll bring on... see, I want to get rid of Pino, but I suppose Brian Boring... yeah, I think Brian Boring will have to do the dirty work as the roaming playmaker and help our fellas out up front. We still can get the equaliser, but it's a pipe dream for the time being. So 5 shots, none on target. Let's get one on target. Tom Bertram into Philip Meyer. Oh, what a save from their goalkeeper. Kitanoff have had nothing else to do, and now they're in behind. Sedlacek and Robinson. How is that not going in either? 2 chances and they should have both gone in. Come on. Right, time for the final change. Yeah, it has to be the striker. Messa's not up for anymore. I don't think. He hasn't scored consistently in a long time, but someone who knows his way to goal is Tomas Forza, and he will get the opportunity to perhaps sneak an away goal. Let's go attacking now. It seems suicidal, but we'll have to do something. Here's John Stones to Guilherme Alves, Lapa, Robinson. Well done, goalkeeper. But Marcos Lopez is their substitution, so we'll just mark him up. They haven't made any other changes, so I think we can go a little bit more attacking. I'll turn all these off, see what we can do. And we'll turn that off, be more expressive. See if we can get this massive equaliser, which could give us some belief heading into that return leg in Chesterfield. Manilovic is booked. Tom Bertram, though, sends that one into the crowd yet again. Passion needed. Here's Navarra. Sedlacek is in behind and Carlson puts it out for the corner. Memphis Depay is on also for City. But look at those fans. They are itching for the second goal, which will put them into the Europa League final. Either way, a British club could be winning the tournament, but Cologne have scored twice. Celtic just the once, and there's Navarra offside though. You can hear the groans, and that could have definitely been it for plucky Chesterfield. But either way, it could be a Germany-England final. Not a good pass. We're not looking healthy. It's Pushnieri to win it. He's in behind, and that's a magnificent goal. It's over, guys. I'm sorry. desperately upset, but we have to keep going. Not get humiliated, please. Come on. Oh, Rahabuan. Brilliant effort. Very impressive, but let's just go. Come on. Hoogland couldn't get there. Bertram to an onside. Bemboletta. Bertram gives it away now. Lenihan only as far as Stones. Depay. Good tackle. Very nicely done. The left backs combining, and now Brian Bourne gives it away. Callum Cook also. Lopez. Sedlacek. And Rahabuan. 2 minutes stoppage time. We need to score. Unmarked Brian Bourne. Tomas Forza just put it in. Yes! Thank you, Bemboletta. Well, that may just maybe save our skins, but the super sub has perhaps saved it. But either way, we need to score at home to stand any chance. Manchester City have just been far too good, but they'll be livid to only win 2-1. Maybe I played attacking a little too early, but Bemboletta, completely unopposed at the far post, got us one back. And just have to say, I just say it's not our day. Bemboletta can be very proud. What a time to get your first of the season. The defenders did very well, particularly at centre back, to keep the score realistic. But to win at the Proax Stadium, it'll have to be a clean sheet. Only the one away goal, but Celtic have found their way back into it. So there may be delight in Glasgow for the boys, but I want to play them again in the final if at all possible. But anyway, Manchester City, it looked like they were cruising, but we've lost for the third time in a row. It may not matter in just 7 days time, but we just have to go for it, guys. The second leg is calling our name, and we need to accept the duty and try and score at home. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and if we can beat Diego Simeone's men, I'll be really, really pleased. See you there next time, guys. Bye bye.